The majority of people who are law-abiding and have never been to a jail or prison would have no idea, have absolutely no idea what really goes on inside these institutions and jails.
I'm always aware of my surroundings. Wherever I go, I'm constantly aware. Not being paranoid, it's just whenever I work in somewhere or I walk in an area, secluded area, I already got my diagram, know which way I gotta run, where to go, and I'll use anything to survive.
You're always on the line. You never know what can happen, when it will happen, but it's a job that someone has to do.
We're like firemen. We run to the fire. We don't run away from the fire. So we deal with the situation, stop the assaults, take the casualties to the infirmary, and continue business.
Stand by. Academy. Active. Hut.
It is a 10.5 unit, 15-week corrections academy, and what makes it very unique is that it's an open enrolled academy, meaning we can have students who apply as a student, put themselves through the academy, and they're not sponsored by an agency. We're the only academy, corrections academy in our region that actually has that open enrollment status. We also, though, get cadets who come through who are sponsored by an agency. They're already hired with a private or public agency, and they're put through our academy. Other corrections academies in our region are not open enrolled, meaning agencies already have hired someone and they put them through the corrections academy. Our academy is state certified by the Board of State and Community Corrections, meaning we go through a certification process. All of our courses all of our lecture components and lab components are certified, and so we follow a very regimented curriculum. All of our instructors have worked in the field of corrections and are leaders and professionals in the field. So it's a very hands-on degree program, and it's taught by the finest corrections folks in our county.
The first academy was a trial academy, and it was in the summer of 2002. So it's been just over a decade. The only preparation we ask of them is mental preparation. We'd like them to try to be in some sort of physical condition that is decent by the time they get to the academy, but the most important thing is our emphasis on mental preparation. They must be ready to give 100% effort. So they must prepare to give everything in terms of their mental effort, and preparation equals effort. Learning objectives are very, very basic. Of course, we have the usual academics that are involved in PT and DTAC, 22 different units of education, but the learning objectives are effort and learn to be a team, because as a team player, you'll be successful and you'll be safe.
For the cadets, it's not being able to put their life on hold while they're at the academy to deal with the stress that takes place in the classroom and during PT. They carry it with them, and that can ruin you as a cadet.
My experience with the academy has been pretty interesting. I had a little background pretty much of having this type of structure of what they're asking for. Way back in 1990, I was going to go into the military. So this type of structure, like I said, is interesting. You never know what you're going to get into once when you come day by day, but trying to have the mental preparedness for this I've already had, and this, quite frankly, I like it. It's really interesting, and I'm learning a lot from it.
So far, it's been a really crazy experience, but it's really interesting at the same time. Every day you come in not knowing what to expect from either the cadets or from the TOs, Sergeant Ingram. It's just every day something new. Something you just can't expect anything when you come in there. I didn't know it was going to be as intense as it is. I just kind of figured it was more like a class. I've gone to like vocational school where to train to be a medical assistant, where you come to class, you have hands-on things. But coming to the Correction Academy, I didn't know it was going to be almost like a boot camp, I guess you can say. As far as like the PT training, even the DTAC, I really didn't know how to prepare. I just kind of showed up with the attitude as if I'm going in there and I have to complete it regardless of what happens.
My advice to future cadets is get ready, hold on. It's a ride, it's very exciting, and you will never forget it.
The PT was a lot more intense than actually some of my military commands.
In the beginning, Sergeant Ingham talked to us, and he said that teamwork was key in the academy, and if we weren't a team, he wanted us to go from here to being whole as one. In the beginning, it really didn't happen, but it was a little bit harder. Mostly towards the end, we went from being individuals to teams.
It was the first day, I was waiting outside in the navy blue shirt with the Class A uniform on, just like nervous, had the jitters, didn't know what to expect. Like the training officer said at the beginning, like I am gonna miss it, and it just seems like it went by really, really quick. From what, think about it, 15 weeks, like this could be long, and then like 15 weeks go by and you're like, that was really, really quick. I didn't think it was gonna go by that fast.
Congratulations, cadets, on a job well done. We recognize the sacrifices you endured to earn your certificate in corrections and wish to express our gratitude and pride in you for taking on the challenge of our academy. As you experienced, the Adult Corrections Officer Corps course is not your ordinary college course, nor is it for your ordinary type of person. Beyond the mandated course requirements of training, many demands were placed on you to strengthen and test your ability to handle the shadowy side of our society. And with your graduation, you have proven many things to yourself and to us. You have demonstrated that you are capable of handling professionally and with a calm demeanor any situation thrown at you. You have demonstrated that you can endure and that you will survive no matter what the odds are against you. And most importantly, you have found confidence in yourself and the meaning of teamwork. As the Academy lead instructor, I am proud of each and every one of you for your efforts. Because of men and women like you, I truly believe our society is in good hands. You are a rare breed. Not many are willing to take on the line of work you have chosen. So be proud, be very proud, and remember with pride the spring of 2012 when you endured. As I have mentioned before, the Roman poet Virgil said it best when he noted, Adantis fortuna aiuvat, which means fortune favors the brave. I believe this is your fate, so live it with an adventurous spirit. PJ, thank you for your guidance. We would be lost without you. You have brought us today to the Decade Academy, and I'm so very, very proud to call you my mentor. Give Dr. Ortmeyer a hand, please.